Okay, let's start with one important topic, which I found out that it's appearing on a daily basis out there. So, how to ask smart question, and I will refer here to Eric S. Raymond, one of the established hacker in the IT community. So, I will not go into much details, but I will refer to his few of the rules um, before you ask a question. What you need to do. So these days we can see on a lot of forums, a lot of communities out there that there is these so-called newbies or the people who are fully new into this industry, and they are asking questions like how I can install Linux, or how to do this, or how to do that. And there is a zillion of these questions around in the same way with the pretty much same answers. And you will see why this is a very, very important topic out there. But let me go quickly through these 7 rules and then we will discuss them further. So before you ask a question, you need to try to find an answer by searching the archive of the forum or the mailing list you plan to post to. Then you need to try to find the answer by searching the web, Google and the rest of the search engines. Try to find the answer by reading the manual. Try to find the answer by reading the frequently asked questions. Try to find the answer by inspecting or experimentation on your own. Try to find the answer by asking a skilled friend or the colleague from the work buddy, however you like. And especially if you're a programmer, then you should try to find your answer inside the source code of that very thing. And let me quickly discuss one by one and why it's important. So try to find the answer searching through the archive, the forum, or the mailing list you plan to post to. This is very important for forums and these days like Reddit and the other communities, because these communities will not value 10 same questions in just a quiet, let's say, different format, like how I can install Linux or how I can install Ubuntu 2020.04 or how to install Arch or something. That's all one question. And instead of asking those questions, try to find this on the forum already. So maybe, and 99%, right? It's a huge percentage out there, I can say, you will find your answer. And beside the answer, concrete answer, you will learn a bunch of the other stuff down the road while reading these threads. Try to find the answer on the web. So if you're not able to find it in a forum, search to the web, search to the Google, and again, 99% you will find the answer. And you will learn down the road much of the stuff. Try to find the answer by reading the manual. Every of the, let's say, good written application out there have a proper manual. In a Linux, it's just easy as, say, like, I don't know, you want to know more about the command cd, then you can say man cd, and this will tell you a bunch of the stuff around the cd. I just choose the something which is called built-in, bash built-in stuff, and there is all of these like alias and the other stuff, and one of them are cd, right? But if you choose concrete script or the application, then you will get exactly that description, and you can go through that description, understand what it is doing, how to use that one, what is the way and which part of the Linux it's actually belong to. There will be more in my Linux course how to go properly through the man command and how to recognize the chapters, but you can even do man of man, so manual of the man command itself, and here it's described how to use it, what is the sections out there. I mentioned like you have 9 sections, 1 from 9, and where you can find these description and how you can use them in your man description. But as this is not a lecture about the man itself, I just want to show you. And again, you see the pattern. Together with reading these, you will learn a bunch of the other stuff, which maybe it was not your initial goal. Then try to find the answer by reading frequently asked questions. So these frequently asked questions are a great resource out there, and they're structured in the way that, let's say, developer get bunch of the similar question for his application, how to use, what is important, what is the parameters someone can provide, and they actually structure this in a way that they put this in a frequently asked questions, which mean write that. So short FAQ, or the frequently asked questions, and this means that you will get answers immediately, concrete answers for that. Try to find the answer by inspecting or experimentation. This is the best way to learn, at least for me. I'm not sure, all of us have different ways of learn, but try to experiment on your own. Like, let's say, for example, command ls. So if you do ls, what will happen? If you do ls minus, what will happen? Well, if you do ls minus a, what will happen? If you do ls minus al, what will happen? Or I don't know, lak, what will happen? So, and then you try to inspect what is different between this command running this way, that way, why you get an error, and so on and so forth. So that's around experimenting. And you will again learn bunch of the stuff. So we always have these: read, learn, inspect, experiment, and so on. Try to find an answer asking a skilled friend. So if you have someone which you are working with in the team, or you know someone who is already skilled in this, let's say, scope, then you can go out there and say, hey, can you please help me? Because this way, you will just involve one person there to help you, instead of involving the whole community just to answering you how to do something, right? And believe me, you will respect this one at the end of the day, and people you're working with will respect as well. And if you're a programmer, try to find the answer by reading the source code. So, for example, let's say you want to install Eucalyptus Cloud, which is a great tool, but look like it's stop with development at the moment. It's some sort of the fully compatible on-prem cloud with AWS, and you go to their documentation, you start through the installation guide, and you just stuck somewhere. Let's say something not working for you. Instead of going and asking directly there on the forum why this is not working for me and so on, you can actually go to their code base and try to find out if there is something there regarding that very issue you are experiencing. You will open their GitHub repository, go under the issue, and you can check something like, is this project alive? Fast start failed with installation. Middlenet repo is not accessible anymore. And you will get the answer already. Easy as it, you just need to learn this, just to put this in your daily routine in a way how you're working, and then you're fully fine with the stuff how to ask actually the smart questions. So quickly to recap, you can take this as a base, these 7 rules. You can build on top of that from your own experience. Like, I don't know, I would for sure add that you need to be patient. You need to be ready to make mistakes. You need to be ready to take your own responsibility for something when you are in a production environment. You need to listen, actually, people, not interrupt them, really listen, even though sometimes maybe it's a boring, you will always learn something new. And then try to filter what is the best for you, for your daily work, what you can apply. Saying all that, I would complete this lecture. So be free to like, comment, subscribe, especially on my channel, and then you will get more like this content. And please let me know in your comments if you do not agree with something here I mentioned, if you have something to add, if you have any sort of the criticism, let's say positive, negative, that's all welcome. Just let me know, and yeah, let me make all this journey more interesting and much more better. So Feel free from now on to ask smart questions, actually. All the best.